New Girl is one of the most trending television shows for young adults, which naturally sparked our interest in including it in our spring break themed content marketing assignment. People like to engage with these characters, so we are choosing to give everyone a chance to see what character fits best their personality on spring break. Because the next New Girl season is coming out soon, we predicted that there will be even more internet searches about the show and more interest in general. And obviously, because spring break is happening among young adults now, this quiz will be twofold in the attraction that it creates. We're going to discuss with you our marketing plan, including how we selected our target market and influencers, and how we implemented a plan to reach the maximum amount of people.
Selecting a target market to reach is an incredibly important step because this is the demographic or group of people that you plan to appeal most to. The way you appeal to them through your communication tactics depends on the target market, which brings the whole idea back around to why it's important to have a set idea of what your target market is. So, once we selected our topic for the quiz, we decided that our target market was obviously going to be New Girl fans. And we needed to narrow that down some more, so since the quiz was focused on spring break, we decided that we should narrow it down to New Girl fans ages 16 to 26. So this included a large chunk of high school kids, 99% of college students, and then a small portion of New Girl fans that have graduated and still remember their spring break. Then it was time to talk about where our target audience tends to reside on social media, and we came to the conclusion that it would be mostly on Instagram because of the age range we came up with. This age range extended to Facebook, and we figured we would include that in our chosen social media outlets.
For our influencers, we wanted to include both realistic people that we knew would post about our quiz and people that most likely wouldn't, but if they did, it would cause our quiz to go viral due to their large followings. We also wanted to focus on Instagram with our influencers since our target audience mainly uses Instagram rather than Facebook or Twitter. First, we chose two people that some of us are acquaintances with, so we chose Tomi Obibi and Kate Lane. Tomi has a large following on Instagram and she's a fashion blogger. She's in the know of popular things, so we thought her followers would enjoy something fun like our quiz. Kate Lane, on the other hand, has a large following of both college students and high schoolers, since she is an intern at a large high school, and she's also a book blogger, so she has a large audience of people who read. She's also a fan of New Girl, so she posts a lot about New Girl on her Instagram accounts. We also planned to reach out to a New Girl fan page on Instagram that had a lot of followers that were all fans of New Girl. We also wanted to go on to people who would most likely not post about our quiz, but it was worth a shot to reach out to them since they have such a large following. So we planned on reaching out to Zooey Deschanel and Lauren Morris, who are both actors in New Girl. So we thought that if they could post, then our quiz would end up having a lot of views and go viral. We also wanted to reach out to the official New Girl Instagram account that is run by Fox, since most New Girl fans follow this account.
After we established our target market, we began to brainstorm ways to appeal to that target. The most important consideration was how we were going to get the target market to take our quiz. So after we established our target market and the influencers we felt would appeal most to our audience, we developed a plan to market the content effectively. We tried to highlight the reasons why our target market would take the quiz. Of course, anyone who watches New Girl may be interested in taking our quiz. They may come across it and see that it's a fun way to relate to a show that they enjoy without taking that too much of their time. We also thought the target market would share our content so that they could compare answers with their friends and have a fun way to relate to their friends. We came up with reasons as to why our target market may not take the quiz and why it may not appeal to them as well. We decided that the target market may not take our quiz because they either don't have time or they're not interested in the quiz because that segment is highly saturated already.
When creating our quiz, each group member was assigned a character from New Girl. Initially, we researched all the characters, the main cast, and the occasional appearances, but this was too cluttered. We narrowed down the search to the main characters, Nick, Jess, Winston, and Schmidt. This way, it simplified the quiz and our audience could more easily choose from clearly defined options. Then, we came up with alternatives for the title for our quiz. We had 5 different variations. We chose the one we thought would be best, but we still polled our audience to be sure. We created an Instagram story so that our audience could choose between the variations. However, our audience chose a longer title than we expected, but one that would indicate the quiz would tell them something about themselves. We also found an article that supported our research, arguing that the quizzes with the tell us about this and we'll tell you about this about yourself, the format would gain the most views. So we chose tell us about your spring break plans, and we will tell you what new girl character you are.
Overall, we expect our quiz to attract a lot of interested viewers who enjoy New Girl and want to find something about themselves. Through honing in on our specific target market, deliberately choosing our marketing strategies, and choosing great influencers, we expect that our New Girl quiz will perform very well.